Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Ujima journey. See some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Ujima journey, and let's build together.
Habaragani, Bombskin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're gonna go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well, right? Kujichagulia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, mid-size sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and has since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. The beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For election day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent, educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
Grab a glass, family, it's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink. 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 Drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Stay healthy, family. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water.
You almost see me die. It almost took me out. Trying to take all these pills, so I'm gonna have to change my routine. I ain't gonna die doing this shit now. Screen all wet. Hope I ain't ruined my equipment. Shit, I thought I was... Oh, God. What a way to start the show. Well, family. Woo! Oh, excuse me. Let me go on there. First off, let me change the color of this thing real quick. Oh, my God. Not COVID. Hold on. We are on. Today is Ujima. Color is blue. We want to take it from the dark blue to a nice little subtle type blue like so. There we go. Woo! Went up my nose. I got vitamins in my nose. But hey, we're going to feel better by the end of the day. Before the end of the day, actually. So, family, first off, I want to make sure that you know that right now, you are standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Giami Journey Media. Thank you, Anime. Of course, you know that this is the Daily Toast and this is the Heart of a Simmer production. We strive to blow up your old paradigms. We get done choking on our vitamins, but nevertheless, I will not stop. I'm unstoppable. Hold on. So after this fiasco, we will start taking the pills before the damn show. All right. So we are here for the toast. Last night, family, we had an excellent show. Shouts out to my sister Jack. Jackie came in and did what she do. Man, I am blessed. I am so blessed by the people that I have in all of my circles. I have been surrounded by excellence, right? And Jack is one of those, you know, and y'all meet my peoples all the time. They be coming in, sometimes they come in out the blue, other time they always here, like we be having Brother Kwame up in there sending his greetings out to the family every morning when we here. So shots out. And last night's folktale was a nice one. Was a life changer. Was a paradigm exploder. It's a paradigm exploder. So if you a chance to check out the show last night, because we talked on many topics, and one of the things that popped up, it's going to pop up tonight on Blunt Talk, is the whole relationship piece. You know what I'm saying? What is it for and stuff like that. But, you know, because if you read for the promo for the night, we're going to be talking about is polygamy, natural for men, for black men. And, you know, so we're going to be looking at that. And, of course, relationships, the basics behind relationships. And like last night, rather than just getting into the relationships, we started talking about the importance of the family. But then another issue that popped up that this Sister Navita set up for Blunt Talk tonight is the black family, the traditional black family, the new taboo, which is a very, very important question that we have to deal with. Because like I said here, Ujima, family building and tribe building is one of the keys to our success. So we really got to look at this, because what we're doing, are we messing with the sweetest taboo? You know what I'm saying? Are we messing with something that's taboo? Something against what you know what I'm saying? What we supposed to, is it something wrong? Are we doing something wrong by promoting black family? Are we doing something wrong by promoting black tribe? You know what I'm saying? Because people go use terms like tribalism and be like, I can't want to fuck with you because the whole world, excuse me, is splitting into tribes. But shit, here at Giami Journey, we realize that the whole world has always been broken up into tribes. You know what I'm saying? We just forgot it and started acting like everybody else wasn't. We pretended like we ain't see that shit. But let me tell you, if you watching some of those Netflix shows like hold on, what's the one they got? No, it ain't Netflix. King of Harlem or whatever. Oh, thank you. I got a little pop out there, Ambrosia. What is it? Godfather of Harlem? You don't think that's about tribes? You don't know what you're talking about if you don't. You know what I'm saying? You ain't watching these shows. You don't think it's about tribes out here? And you going solo? Black men and black women? Hold on, I gotta get something else to drink. Let me finish my coffee, because this shit is might have knocked something loose inside me. So we need to understand the game that we're playing. This is why in Players Pyramid we talk about, we call it the Players Pyramid, because not player in the sense of what we think about. I'm talking about players in games. It's a game, and if you learn the rules of the game, right? Not man-made rules, right? You know what I'm saying? There's rules for how we need to operate. There's principles for how we need to operate so that we can win, right? Now, because one of the things I was thinking about when I was in my garage yesterday, because this shit, I'm always thinking about this shit. So I'm doing a series on, like little, I do like little minute clips and shit that which is actually been kind of helpful. Which is something I picked up off this TikTok shit, right? Like minute clips. So I got to be able to take these thoughts and crush them down into 60 seconds. And it's like, when you go back and ask yourself the question, why were families formed in the first place? Why did we create families? And right. And then the next question is, did families come first or did tribes come first? Larger groups of individuals that get together so that they could survive. See, because the bottom line was survival. The tribe and the protection of the tribe permitted family, right? Because regardless of where you are, whether we're talking about man against man or man against nature, there was always rules that you had to operate within. And when you learned the environment you was in and you learned those rules, you were able, if you were a thinker, right, as an individual or with a group, actually it took a group, you were able to start expanding your space and time. I constantly talk about this shit. So you got tribes that enable the family. Families add members to the tribe. So when families came together, it was about adding healthy and strong members to the group. Why? So that we could combat nature. So that we could better yet, let me say it in our way, so that we could learn to work with nature better. So we could be more productive, so we could take this little tribe and create groups of tribes so that we could form a village. And with that village, expand our territory. Because nature had rules. And nature always challenged you. It always challenged you. It sent things in, to try to get you, right? And then when it couldn't send shit in, it would start working on the nature of human beings. So you had to learn how to get past that. When you made it past all that, now this is where other men come. Is your village strong enough to grow and protect itself? Can your village unite with other villages so that you can go on and protect your territory as well as protect everybody's territory that's involved and in a sense grow and still be able to build to pull from nature what you need, right? Then you start running into other groups. Was your group strong enough to survive other men and women coming into your group, attacking and trying to take over? Tribes is about coming together, it's about protecting, it's about creating strong members. So marriage, what we call marriage, it was a responsibility, it was a duty that you partook in to strengthen the bonds of your tribe, to strengthen the bonds between families. Because when two families come together, what is that? What is it? It's a tribe. But we got so big and escaped that concept that we start thinking that before there was, you know what I'm saying? Hell, I'm even one to say that you weren't even able to be an individual until we had tribes. You was just based on, it was just survival, nigga. When you surviving, let me tell you this, when you surviving, you really don't get you don't really have time to develop your personality, right? You don't have time to be funny and have jokes. I'm just saying. Anybody that's ever been in a survival situation? Oh, no. You ain't got time to develop no goddamn personality. It's a tribe that allow individuals develop, and this whole concept of family. And we had to contribute back to the tribe. But what we have been doing in recent years, in these recent years, and possibly this last, 50 to 100 years, right? We done took the personality to the point to where we think the personality was first. The ego and all this shit was first. And it's all about me. So everything I do is about me and is about my pleasure. Fuck the tribe. I'm going to go and satisfy my sexual desires in the way that I want. I'm going to have a baby with who I want, regardless of what they have, because the tribe thing, it really don't exist for you. Hell, let me give you an example of a tribe. The Windsors. Tribe that runs a whole goddamn country. The Rockefellers. Carnegies. And 1,000 other names that you don't know. You know why? Because you thinking that it's about an individual. You honestly believe that the first Rockefeller, just because of his keen insight and shit. No, this motherfucker developed a tribe to support his ideas. There was no way that he was going to take over any industry by his goddamn self. He had tried. And he had individuals that understood this dude is, he kind of smart. We stick with him, shit, we all gonna do good. Hell, I'll get my daughter to marry his son. We in there. That's how you build tribe, right? No, but we don't do that. Nah, we on individual love games. It's all about me. It's all about my satisfaction. You know what I'm saying? I'll never forget my spiritual mom, and I keep telling y'all this. My spiritual mom used to tell me, she told me when I was suffering from a heartbreak, she was like, Brother Hatim, you don't understand. Love ain't shit. I said, what? What? This is going against all of the education and all of the movies I have seen. This woman is crazy. Hatim, love ain't shit. It's about the relationships. Said, I don't have any blood children, but I want you to understand that all of the relationships and the marriages that I'm involved within, I'm looking to see what benefits they could bring to my family. And I consider you family because I want you to understand that every time that I connect with someone, I'm trying to connect you and all of you that I call my children with international shit. I said, wow, but I still couldn't get it because I was caught up. Right, but we got we got to snap young people out of this shit sooner, so that we could really start getting it. You know why? Because the only way we gonna win is as families. Just the only way. Just the only way we gonna even be able to compete. See, because many of us are working. I want you to think about this. Many of us are working jobs by ourselves that will not support us into our old age. We don't even realize this shit. Look at your 401k and look at how you getting robbed. Look at your retirement account. If you even have one. Right? Come on, family. It's family that makes it through hard times, not individuals. It's family that survive harsh territories. It's tribes that survive harsh conditions, not individuals. If you want to go fast, go alone. Shit, if you want to make it all the way, for sure, you better go together. But I'm gonna stop. Let's get to our toast. We're gonna get to our toast. Lifting up our glass. First off, let me say this. I want to say great Ujima, and I want to give all of the Ujima born a round of applause. So, but yeah, like I said, a lot of us, and I'm gonna get in, and I promise I'm done after this. The media has played its hand, and it has been masterful. It has brainwashed us against ourselves and against the very things that will guarantee our movement into the 22nd century. I'm just trying to let you know, family. We've been hoodwinked. But anyway, first giving honor to the creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We lift up our glass. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, where do we go? Where do we go? From there, we make a very simple journey. We're going to move, and we're going to move straight to our personal ancestors. We lift up our glass, and we salute our personal ancestors as we do on a daily basis. I'm going to go through the list. We call on Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robin and Texana Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie Tilly, George and William Walter, Christopher Pendergaston, Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland and Geneva Brown, Mark Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Alvaro Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague Pittman, El Nomo, Exa, Pet Mott, Rob Malik, Core, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, the farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Agenia, Deron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Broford, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Maltz, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright there again, pulling the Luxor brother, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Patrick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lance Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janet Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Renneman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Jerry Smith, Louis Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge, Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sale, Weller, Vita Farmer, Agosto, Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Lyndon Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Trio Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, Juanita Wright, George Wright, Mary, oh man, Juanita Wright, George Wright, Mary, oh my God, I lost, all right, hold on. I got Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Roger, Mary. I got George Wright. God, it's one of those days. George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keisha Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Gerald Giles Watson, Spell, Slimmy Sever Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Book T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturge Thornton, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster. I don't know what's going on. Choking must have really threw me off. Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernie Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, Essie Johnson, Del Rita Johnson, Leon Johnson, Jane W. S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, Jane Farmer, Major Chavez, Neil Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hattie Vesta, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martin, Elder Ambertet, Wellman, Fred Douglas, Triggs II, Vinnie Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson C., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Down, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russ, Diddy Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We call on William Walter West, Nigella Parrish, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Anders Bostic, Anna Bostic with a free Scatterberry, Wilson Hadley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spradley, Kevin Spradley, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ada Candy, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Peanut Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Member Sr., Sam Member Sr., Neil Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Carter Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Bingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Bookie, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word, the First Stage Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Mina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Dean Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edward Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball, Vernon Bradley Kim, Harriet Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, at Senior, Mally Miller, Housing Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Ags Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Prince Stevenson, Rick Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Monahan Lewis, Cornelia Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Jackson. Let's see. Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Hughes Sr., Albert Mormons, Vanilla Albers, Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Urchin Houston, Led Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, Henry West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bad Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth, Muriel Ellis, hold on. Who we at? Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Marco Armstead. They on there twice. Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russ, Diane Everett, Hiram Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekel Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Lois Fernandez, Jacqueline Broaders, Reginald Albert, Mazarie Crawford, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Evers McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shell B. McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Roberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis. We got Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Sheldon Jr., Pyramid Top with Tina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Condop, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McKill, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Milkins, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Sermon Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., the Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thorne, Johanna, Deshaun Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fanny Ann Webb, Dan Walton, Allow T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Coma, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Creamy Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Burgess, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Imogene White, Tyler Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Miss Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Ivy Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve, Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Murrow, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Murrow, Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Amy Julia Lawrence, Ozell Ellis Sr., Gladys Cooper, Ozell Ellis Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Mentor. We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florine Stitt Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, Elavana Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Bueller, Papa Al Reese, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Vaughn Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Monda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Viren Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallop, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Otis Spate, Ira Branson, Eric Winston, Darren Bridges, Francisco Matisse, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Lena Shepard, Britta Willie, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, Dan Dandridge, Daisy Woolfolk, Frederick Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan, Abdur Razak, and Vivian Johnson. Family, we have done it again. We lift up our glass. We salute our ancestors upon whose shoulders we stand. We lift up our glass as we toast the past. And we learn the lessons, and we move into this moment, and we use those lessons from the past in this moment to advance where we are. We lift up our glass, we salute this present moment, and once again, we want to give all of the Ujima-born babies. We are on Ujima. For those out there wondering, what in the hell is he talking about? He always talking about these days. I don't know what's wrong, Brother Hatim, Today is not Ujima, it's Wednesday. For us in Giami is Ujima, excuse me. Damn, that felt so good. Something was released. All right. For us in Giami is Ujima, because we believe in taking back our time, family. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I want you to think about this. You know, before West Asians went all over the world, how were other groups tracking time? What did they call days? Or time didn't exist prior to West Asian expansion. And we know it existed, but you know, one of the sure ways to know whether or not a people have been conquered is, you know, how they track their time. What do you call the days? What are you saluting when you call the days what you've been taught to call the days? You know what I'm saying? Come on now, let's talk. But I'm lifting up the glass. I'm saluting the present moment. Right now, we are on Ujima. Family, I'm asking you as I ask every day, open up your reticular formation. Seek out Ujima. It's out there. Hashtag it. Throw it up on your timeline. We'll find it. Throw it up on Giami's timeline. Find some Ujima in action and post it. Find an article about it. We have to take time to find our principles because they're there. They're there. We just don't look for them. We just don't know about them. So we raise our glass and we salute our principle of the day, as well as we move forward and we discuss Ujima a little bit more. Ujima means collective work and responsibility for those who do not speak the language. Righteousness is the meiotic principle of the day. Respect is what we teach in the M7. The color blue, as you can see by my day, this ain't the Dirty Toaster shirt. This the Blunt Talk shirt. It's available. You know, you can go and get it if you want. You know, I quit. God damn it, I quit shirt. You know, because I got to quit. I'll probably quit after the night because we're going to have a real heated discussion. I'm going to just walk up out there. I'm going to get up and just walk. I'm leaving. On the next train. I'm getting out of here. But anyway. The color is blue. Vibration is the Hermetic law. Male name is Kwaku. Female name is Akua. We lift our glass up to the present moment and the power of this moment because we recognize it and we're going to use it and we say, Ashe. Now where we going? From here, we're going to move to our future generations. We're going to toast our children, our children's children on to infinity. Because if we handle our business in the present moment, they're going to be able to handle their business in the future moment. Even though the future never comes, it's always the moment. So then when they take over the moment, they will have some stuff left. They will have some space to operate out of. They'll have time, right? And a concept of time that will work for them rather than work against them, right? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe, from there. Thank you, Ashe. Wait, be patient. All right, so we're going to move from there. We lift up our glass to all of our relations. We salute all our relations and we say, Ashe. All of our relations, we simply and pleasantly roll over to the next, right? From all of our relations, we're going to lift up our glass to all of those that might be in our families, in our extended families, in our tribes, our extended tribes, to those people who might be in need of inspiration, to those people that might be in need of healing, to those family members that might be grieving at this time. We want to send that energy out. We want to send energy out that they need. We lift up our glass and we salute and we say, Ashe. Just a simple step. Very simple. We'll move from there to that selfish toast, family. This is for you. Fill up your cup. The question I ask every day is, what is it that you need to move into your greatness? In this moment, we lift up our glass. Act for it. Lift. Ashe. Family, where we go? Move from that selfish toast to that tribal toast. We lifting up our tribe, our mastermind group, our accountability group. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I I'm lifting up our glass. We lifting up our glass. Lifting up our glass. And we're going to salute the most magnificent, most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, the wisest, and the bravest individual in the room. I'm lifting my glass up to you, and we say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Ooh, that was a good ding. And we, as we say in Ujima, we say we wish you peace, power, and joy. And last but not least, we say cat in, because this is our thing, and we toast. All right. Let's hit some news. Let's hit some news. We're gonna hit some news. I want to make sure you know what it on your mind, family. They're coming after you. They're coming. All right, here we go. Here we go. I have some questions here. No connection between father-son relationships, adherence to masculine norms. Now, we can read a little bit of this, but I'm gonna ask this question before if I open it, and maybe I probably won't decide to open it. But first off, this was a study done in Australia. We see who they got on the picture there, right? No connection between father-son relationship and adherence to masculine norms, right? Going into the whole social construct argument. Now, manhood is not necessarily, it does not belong to just a family group. It belongs to the interaction that young men have, children have with the tribe. Once again, we have West Asians doing what they do. You can't be mad at them. They got to break it down. They got to break it down to the solitary compound. And they think that the key relationship for anyone is that individual relationship, but it's not the individual relationship, it's that tribal relationship. This is why with my son has 100 uncles. I'll be like, your uncle Carl, which one? My brother. Which brother? Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Your uncle said, what's up? Which one? Your brother, your big brother, which one? Right? There's a tribe of men around him, just like there's a tribe of women around him. It's not an individual family thing. It's not just me and his relationship that's going to determine the road that he walked. As a matter of fact, if we look into our tradition, it usually wasn't the father that guaranteed which path they would walk anyway. It would fall on, in a lot of cases, the maternal uncle. Come on, family. We can't let them be playing games with us like this. These are games. These are West Asian games. And you know what? If you play West Asian games and you're not West Asian, you can never officially win. You might move to the top, but in the final, you never win. We're trying to play West Asian games, family, and we can't win because in the final piece, we are not West Asians. And even if we do win, it's a loss. Why? Because we lose ourselves. And when we lose ourselves, you can tell us anything. Like, there's no connection between father and son relationship and adherence to masculine norms. What about when I got 5 fathers? I have 5 men around me who have, in a sense, authority over me and responsibility to me. You telling me that these 5 influences have no influence on how I act as a man or how I act as a woman? Miss me with that nuclear family bullshit. Blow it up. Where you at? Where my explosion at? That's what I pay you for. What is you doing? You back there chilling. You do one explosion. Blow that shit up. Blow that paradigm up. Stop falling for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? Start learning about how we used to see the world. We have to start doing that research and not just get caught in the history. What can we take from back there and bring it up here? The practical use of African wisdom. What can we use up here to win this goddamn? I'm tired. Listen, I am tired of being on the losing side. God damn it! You know what I'm saying? It's time to bring some goddamn victories home. Playing games. We get doctorates and get dumber. We get master degrees and become bigger slaves. We get BAs and we get all types of certifications and can't think our way off the goddamn toilet. We done forgot that you need to wipe your ass before you get up off the toilet. It's becoming overwhelming sometimes. Just some of the shit that we be doing, and you be looking at it, and it's like, boom, if we just get back to the basics, and family is basic, tribe is basic. It ain't complicated. It don't need it don't need a whole bunch of equations. It don't need a bunch of complicated bullshit. It's just a matter of us learning how to look out for each other. And in groups. You in my group, I'm going to look out for you just a little bit more. Here's some extra rice. Some extra. You know what I'm saying? But no, I guess that's too I get you. That's not right, Brother Hot Tim. That's not right. Okay. We see. We'll see. We'll see what happens as age approach and motherfuckers start realizing that, you know, the system we've been investing in ain't been investing back in us and ain't been investing our money, and it's time for us to retire, right? It's time for you to lay back and live a life. Let me tell you something. I watched my grandfather work his whole life, and he had to file as a pauper so that he would not lose the house. Come on, fam. The game is rigged. You know why? Because he wasn't West Asian. And even for some of them, they don't even treat them right. So what the fuck you think you gonna get? Excuse me, early in the morning. An example of pump and dump. Goldman Sachs director reportedly quits after striking it rich on Dogecoin. Now, I told y'all that I'm into cryptocurrency. I'm into investing in cryptocurrency, but like I say, I don't give investment advice. But I will say this, family. If you want to play games with your money like this, use a small amount so that you can either win big or lose small. Right? People got on the Dogecoin hype because Elon Musk pumped that shit up. I want to show you how fragile this whole Dogecoin was. Do you know when the drop for Dogecoin happened? The drop happened when Elon Musk went on Saturday Night Live and did a joke about Dogecoin, and the stock immediately dropped. This shit is not based on anything useful. It's based on personality. And anything that's based on personalities that could pump it up are games where you are always, in a sense, going to lose unless you just get in real quick and get out real quick. I would not, anybody in my circle, I would tell them leave Dogecoin alone, especially now because it's overpriced and a lot of you are too greedy just to get enough so that you can make money. Now you're going to try to get all that you can, your whole retirement, and put that shit on here and wait for these motherfuckers to dump it, and you ain't going to be able to trade it because they will freeze the goddamn market when it's time for you to do it. Because by the time you done figured it out, it's too late. Come on, fam. Stop playing these games with these people. Get some shit that you're going to be able to sustain and build on. Go Herd and the Wild Goats. Here's the podcast that you can check out. And this is the show from last night. I guess that's all the news I have for this morning. Of course, we got Blunt Talk going off tonight at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. Come check us out. Let's see. Here we go. Join us for the conversation as we look into the question, are men naturally polygamous? our traditional family stuff. Y'all saw me change that last night. I'm gonna go in there and change that shit right now. Again, they playing with me. I didn't push save. It wasn't them. It was me. But it's always good to have somebody playing. They playing with me. There we go. We also will discuss Floyd Mayweather. I got your hat. Hold on. Snatching hat. I'm going to leave that there. Hat snatching, because I don't want to get that brand, because they made a brand off of that shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit is crazy. And white privilege. Live on Blunt Talk. Live on Blunt Talk. Say, boom. Create your event for free. Add a mission for engage with guests directly. Create an event. Let's see. Let's go create an event. Online, in person. It's going to be online. No, we don't want that one. We want Blunt Talk image. So let's go and change that. Let's see. Why they doing that? What the hell? What in the hell? Blunt Talk. Blunt Talk, May 12, 2021. They got all the information. Why I gotta do all the information again? They got all the information. Shit is posted up. 7 p.m. I'm showing you how to do it. Location, online. Public. And I'm not doing all this shit right now. I'm sorry. Somebody else come on and do all that. I'm done. I'm leaving. Let me out. Not now. All right, so we got it fixed. Is it fixed? There we go. Let's have that discussion. Here goes here's my latest series. Let's see. Oh, the microbiome is in the new species discovered in the human gut microbiome could improve nitrogen availability. Go and check it out. You know that nitrogen, I think, sulfur is the one, but it's nitrogen. Go and check it out. Interesting article. IT Umoja. So it posts up twice on me. And I know why. I figured out why. So it's going to continue posting twice because I ain't going to. Let's talk about this Jake Paul, but I'm gonna leave that for the night, because it's a real show of white privilege, a real show of white privilege, right? So I wanted to because there should be some other post up here for y'all. Ohio reinstate work search requirement for unemployment benefits. You know what I'm saying? They let a lot of people go, and now people don't want. It's crazy, man. It is crazy, and we have to really look at what's going on out here, family, because they playing games. Then they come back and they put it all on you and the limited choices that you have. It's your fault with all your limited ass choices. It's your fault, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, family, those of us in Giami, we already know we got to get out and get it. I don't know if everybody else out there realize that, but Giami, the reality is hitting that we got to get out and get it, because if we don't get out and get it, it ain't coming from nowhere else, right? We are a retirement account. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting you. We are our retirement. We have to go. We got to supplement that shit right now, because I'm sitting up here looking at the numbers and it just don't work. So, family, Giami members, family, we need to look at what we're doing, and we need to take it serious. We need to push these e-courses. We need to get these books out. We need to get to work. So I'm looking at the numbers and it just don't add up. And if you waiting on Social Security, let me tell you, the security the social has been secured, and it ain't coming to you. You know what I'm saying? It ain't coming to you. The security have been socialized, right? It ain't coming to you. So you better get ready. So we better fight for reparations, and we better start training people on how to build tribes, how to build families, how to get their mental health together, how to live a principle-based life, how to apply African wisdom to their lives, how to find it, how to define it, how to become symbol literate. We got so much shit that we got at Giami that I'm sick of seeing people outside of us being able to do something with, but they ain't really teaching motherfuckers nothing. But I'm gonna stop. I digress.